This video is kindly sponsored by Squarespace, but more on that later. Hi everybody, today I will be watching Miracle on 34th Street. It's so hard for me to say numbers in English because in Dutch we like say the last number first and then the bigger number and not bigger number first and then you... Okay, I don't know if that makes sense. But I typed in on Google best Christmas movies of all time and a few of them I watched. I watched It's a Wonderful Life, The Nightmare Before Christmas, Gremlins, Home Alone, Love Actually, I've seen so many times. But the first one that actually popped up was this one and I haven't seen that one. Also, Scrooged is the second one. Is that something that you want me to watch? Let me know. But yeah, I don't know what it's about, but it's a Christmas movie, so I feel like I'm in for a good time because these always bring like just happy, joyful time in my heart. And yeah, I think this is gonna be no different because there's a Santa Claus on there and a little girl on the poster, so it's gonna be fun. If you like reactions like these, make sure to like and subscribe. And as always, if you want to see the full reaction, you can find that over on Patreon. There I post a full watch-along style reactions for you to enjoy them together with me. Let's go.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
Today's video is kindly sponsored by Squarespace. Squarespace is the best way to build your online presence. You can build a website, use it for marketing tools, write a blog, promote your YouTube channel, and so forth. Set up a store, you can do it all on Squarespace. The reason why I love Squarespace a lot is because it has a visual builder. It makes it very easy for people like me who don't know anything about it to build a website that I actually like. You work with a block system, so it's easy to draw everything where you want. You can add pictures and YouTube links and so forth. So many options and it's very straightforward. It also works with styles, so you can pick different fonts for your whole website or different color schemes to make it super personalized to your own taste. They do offer more than 100 templates that you can choose from, and Squarespace made them themselves, so you do know that the templates do look fine. If you want to try this for yourself, you can go to squarespace.com and use a free trial. Once you decide that you want to move forward, go to squarespace.com/movieswithmary to get 10% off of your first website or domain. Let me know what you build in the comments. I am excited. Thank you for the sponsorship and let's go back to the reaction. I kind of want to travel to America once when it's full Christmas season because all these window things, we don't have that here.
You're making a mistake.
I can't hear you.
You're making a rather serious mistake. Huh? With the reindeer, I mean. You've got Cupid where Blitzen should be. Donna's antlers have got 4 points instead of 3.
They all have names? Is he Santa Claus? Oh, this is so sweet. We don't have like a Santa Claus entrance in Belgium. We have something and he's called Sinterklaas, so it doesn't make sense, but it's on the 6th of December. And it's another guy that's also old with a white beard. Wow! And then the kid is like...
It's just like throwing a ball. If you were to...
Is that dangerous with all the kids around? Bad Santa.
What are you doing out of costume? Now get back and get dressed. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I thought you were our Santa Claus.
Your Santa Claus is intoxicated.
He seems to be fun at parties.
I'll warn you. I ought to take this cane and
And I ought to...
Oh, Santa, physical aggression. Yeah, he's definitely jingling all the way. Oh.
Could you be Santa Claus? Have you had any experience?
I am not in the habit of substituting for spurious Santa Clauses. No.
Oh, come on. Be a good sport.
All right, I'll do it.
Oh, good. Thank you. Come on, right this way.
What's he gonna wear?
No, I'm going to go home and get in a hot tub, and I might stay there until next Thanksgiving.
This lady is like, I need a chill. I'm surprised she's going home during the parade though. Like it's finally the fruits of your efforts that's going through and you're like, I'm done.
Looks like they're having a little trouble with the baseball player.
He was a clown last year. They just changed the head and painted him different. My mother told me.
Oh.
Jack and the Beanstalk.
I never heard of that.
Damn, I do know that story. And then he can like...
I don't know any fairy tales.
Oh, your mother and father must have told you a fairy tale.
Is there also a coin?
My mother thinks they're silly. I don't know whether my father thinks they're silly or not. You see, my father and mother were divorced when I was a baby.
Well, that baseball player certainly looks like a giant to me.
Is Mr. Gailey like, oh, daddy's out of the picture. I like you and your mommy.
I'm Susan's mother.
Yes, I know. Won't you come in? Susie's told me quite a lot about you.
That you're single and hate stories.
Sugar? Cream? Both? Neither?
Just one sugar, please.
What a gentleman.
I'm fond of Susie. Very fond. I also want to meet you.
Damn, this guy got moves.
I see she doesn't believe in Santa Claus either. Well, there's no fairy tales, no fantasies of any kind.
It's horrible.
I think we should be realistic and completely truthful with our children.
That's the end.
Is she gonna be like the cold-hearted and he's gonna be like the dreamer that totally melts her way? I'm here for it.
We've got such a big turkey for dinner, and there are only 2 of us. Couldn't we invite Mr. Gailey? It's an awful big turkey.
That's not it, dear, but I'm sure Mr. Gailey has other plans.
No, he hasn't.
To be quite honest and truthful with the child, I must...
The child.
Did I ask all right?
Dinner's at 3.
Thanks.
Ooh, Susie girl.
You worked.
Yes.
Oh my god, he actually asked her up front. Did I ask all right? The plan.
Gee, that sure is an elegant costume.
Yes, I've had it for years.
Yeah, I play Santa Claus over at the Y near our block, see?
You enjoy impersonating me?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
When I give packages to little kids, I like to watch their faces get that Christmas look all of a sudden.
Yeah. I wonder what he feels about that.
Oh, morning. Morning. Now before... Oh, my, what a striking costume.
Good morning, good morning.
Well, here's a list of toys that we have to push. Things that we're overstocked on.
Ooh, he's not liking this.
Making a child take something it doesn't want just because he bought too many of the wrong toys. It's the way they commercialize Christmas.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad isms floating around this world, but one of the worst is commercialism.
I thought he was going to say consumerism.
Don't care what Christmas stands for. Just make a buck. Make a buck.
I love how in 1947 they're saying that there's too much isms.
Fine thing, promising the kid.
Now, you don't think I would have said that unless I was sure, do you?
Oh my god, is he going to make sure that there is it the miracle? Everybody gets what they want.
Are you kidding me?
Well, the only important thing is to make the children happy.
Look at this.
That's for you. Merry Christmas. Bye.
I want to congratulate you and Macy's on this wonderful new stunt you're pulling. Imagine a big outfit like Macy's, putting the spirit of Christmas ahead of the commercial.
She loves it.
From now on, I'm going to be a regular Macy customer. All right.
He's like, what? What? Yes, embrace it.
Well, personally, I think it's a wonderful idea, too.
I like it too.
Because when you talk to him, you might feel differently about him.
Oh, I love this. I don't believe you.
I'm Santa Claus.
Liar.
Oh, you don't believe that, do you?
But I must say you're the best looking one I've ever seen.
Really? Ah. What would you like me to bring you for Christmas?
Nothing, thank you. Whatever I want, my mother will get from me. If it's sensible and doesn't cost too much, of course.
This kid is like a mini grown-up.
Now, come along, dear.
The explanation.
Ooh, she's not gonna be happy.
I'm sorry, but it's just that I couldn't see any harm in just saying hello to the old fellow.
I tell her Santa Claus is a myth, and you bring her down here, and she sees hundreds of gullible children, meets a very convincing old man with real whiskers, sets up a very harmful mental conflict within her.
Them parenting together is gonna be interesting. I think mommy's gonna change her mind when she sees little Susie
Fairy tales,
happy.
they grow up considering life a fantasy instead of a reality.
Oh, come on. Do you think that? What? Nobody does that. Unless the Tooth Fairy, she's absolutely real, I know.
I must ask you to respect my wishes regarding Susan.
Wow. Can we just respect the fact that how she's setting a boundary very politely? I disagree with it, but still, damn. Could learn a thing or two.
Well, young lady, and what's your name?
I'm sorry she doesn't speak English. She's Dutch.
Oh, hello. What is your name? See, but Sinterklaas is on the 6th of December. De kerstman is Santa
Blij dat je
Claus.
gekomen bent.
Oh, ben Sinterklaas.
Ja, zeker.
Oh, ik ben blij dat je gekomen bent.
Ik was zeker dat u het zou begrijpen.
Natuurlijk. Zo willen we-
Wow, she's definitely not Dutch.
Ik heb van alles. Ik
Oh.
wil alleen maar bij deze lieve dame zijn.
Oh, I only want to be with this sweet lady.
Sinterklaas
Kapoentje,
kapoentje,
leg
geef
wat
het
in mijn schoentje, leg wat in mijn laarsje. Dank u Sinterklaasje. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is like my high moment.
Susan, I speak French, but that doesn't make me Joan of Arc.
Okay.
Good to see you again.
It's nice to see you.
You're awfully lucky, Mrs. Walker. Lovely little girl you have here.
She's a little confused, and I thought maybe you could help to straighten her
I'll
out.
be glad.
Oh yeah, he's definitely not gonna want to do that.
That you're not really Santa Claus, that there actually is no such person.
But not only is there such a person, but here I am to prove it.
No. What's your name?
Chris Kringle. I'll bet you're in the first grade.
I mean your real name.
That is my real name. Second grade?
It's a progressive.
Oh, is that Santa Claus's name? Chris Kringle or something?
She's a very intelligent child and always wants to know the absolute truth.
Good, because I always tell the absolute truth.
Thank you.
What else do you do besides read and play games?
His oldest might turn a little bit older than her teeth. Nor Paul.
Chester Richards. He kept talking all the time.
My, that was
This is real. It mentions on the card.
I'm sorry, but we're going to have to make a change.
Change?
The Santa Claus that we had 2 years ago is back.
Oh no.
Yes.
Mr. Macy wants to see you immediately.
Oh, and he's gonna be super happy with the way things are going, so he'll has to stay.
You cannot argue with success. Over 500 thankful parents expressing on-time
I can't imagine though going to a store, them promoting another store, and then me making a thank you note.
Not only will our Santa Claus continue in this manner, but I want every salesperson in this store to do precisely the same thing. No high pressuring and forcing a customer to take something he doesn't really want.
I can imagine that makes you feel good as a customer though.
The store that places public service ahead of profits, and consequently will make more profits than ever before.
As a side effect.
And in your Christmas envelopes, you'll find a more practical expression of my gratitude.
And she's like, what just happened?
I fired him.
Who?
Santa Claus.
What?
Just that sentence. I fired Santa Claus.
If you fire him, and then we find out that he wasn't really crazy, Mr. Macy will have us examined.
Yeah, but if he isn't crazy, then he's real.
First, get that Santa Claus back. The examination won't be worth a thing
He's
without
probably
the patient.
talking to kids again. No, oh, he's actually waiting.
For the past 50 years or so, I've been getting more and more worried about Christmas.
We're all so busy trying to beat the other fellow and making things go faster and look shinier and cost less that
Doesn't change, it seems.
yes, you're sort of the whole thing in miniature. If I can win you over, there's still hope.
Ooh, he's ambitious.
How much 3 times 5?
Oh, you asked me that before.
I'm conducting this examination.
Oh, he's very nice, it seems.
The examination's over. You may go. You may go out that way. And it may interest you to know that I've been happily married for 26 years.
Is he wearing a ring? He's not wearing a ring.
Get me Mrs. Walker. Agnes, how many times have I told you not to bother me at the office?
Oh, poor Agnes.
I'd like to talk to you right away about this Kringle fellow.
Oh, yes.
He is something.
I had a feeling along about now you people would be wondering about Chris.
Oh, Dr. Peel.
Ooh, this is gonna be interesting.
After giving this man a comprehensive examination, it's my considered opinion he should be dismissed immediately.
What? He did everything perfect.
But there was complete lack of concentration. He kept changing the subject. He was even questioning me.
How rude.
If you tell Chris there is no Santa Claus, I grant you he'll argue the point.
His whole manner suggests aggressiveness.
Jesus.
Speaking of delusions...
If there's the slightest possibility of us becoming violent or getting into any trouble...
I get her concern though. Like, you don't know this guy.
Who could rent him a room?
Your son's away at school. What about his room?
You're gonna take in this man in your house, and you need to be careful that he doesn't get violent. Good luck.
We always have martinis before dinner. I'll make them double strength tonight. I'll bet after a couple of them she'll be more receptive to the idea.
Oh, let's get her drunk.
And I'll call you as soon as my wife's past feeling gay.
Oh, no.
Oh, really, Mrs.
Like today, they were in the basement playing zoo and all of them were animals. Homer, he was supposed to be the zookeeper, he said, "What kind of an animal are you?" "I'm not an animal, I'm a girl."
So uptight.
Why didn't you tell him you were a lion or a bear?
Because I'm not a bear or lion.
Damn, there's no fantasy in her world.
Of course, in order to play it, you've got to have an imagination. You know what the imagination is?
Oh, sure, that's when you see things, but they're not really there.
Oh, that can be caused by other things. How would you like to be able to make snowballs in the summertime? Or drive a great big bus right down Fifth Avenue? How would you like to have a ship all to yourself that makes daily trips to China and Australia?
Daily? You can't get there so quick.
And in the afternoon, fly south with a flock of geese.
Yes, I'd like to be an actual child, yes.
Now, the first thing you've got to learn is how to pretend.
That must have been amazing to record.
Mrs. Walker just happened to mention that they're looking for a room for you here in town. I'm all alone in my apartment. Twin beds, plenty of room. You could ride to and from work every day with Mrs. Walker.
Oh, her mom is gonna love this behavior.
Mrs. Shellhammer wants to talk to you. I've made the martinis triple strength.
This absolutely wasted woman.
Hello! I think it would be simply charming.
Please thank them very much, but I'm going to stay with Mr. Gailey.
I think I'd better get the meat.
But there must be something you want for Christmas, something you haven't even told your mother about, eh?
That's what I want for Christmas.
You mean a doll's house like this?
No, a real house.
Oh, whoa, big dreams. I should have asked for one, damn it.
But you've got this lovely apartment.
I don't think it's lovely. I want a backyard with a great big tree to put a swing on, and I guess you can't get it, huh?
I didn't say that.
Maybe, yeah, let's start dating Mr. Gailey and then together and then a house and then...
Like living in Manhattan?
Well, it's all right. Well, someday I'd like to get a place on Long Island. Not a big house, just one of those junior partner deals around Manhasset.
You know, I think you're right about Mrs. Walker. A little more effort on your part, and she might crawl out of that shell. Take her out to dinner in the theater.
Brushing our teeth before having a nice ciggy before bed.
I'll take care of Susie if you'll take care of her mother.
It's a deal.
Ready?
Oh, no, you don't. Does Santa Claus sleep with his whiskers outside or in?
Always sleeping them out. Cold air makes them grow.
Wait, is that a real thing that people are wondering? Why would you, like, what do you do? Like, put it under your blanket otherwise? Bearded people! How do you sleep with the whiskers in or out? Damn, that's a lot of decorations.
It's the greatest goodwill policy I ever heard of. Every shopper in New York City suddenly thinks of Macy as a benevolent soul. From now on, if we haven't got what the customer wants, send him back to Macy's.
This is great because that means that the kids all get what they want, wherever it is.
Notify our stores in San Francisco, Atlanta, Toledo, and Newark to get going right away.
Look this way, Mr. Gimble. Hold it, Mr. Gimble.
Feeding my reindeer.
That's very kind of you.
I didn't think you were that generous. That's a bit of money.
They're like trying to up each other.
I have a friend, a doctor. He's been very kind to me. He needs an X-ray machine.
Look at them. Yay, an X-ray machine. Woohoo!
To market, to buy a fat pig. Home again, jiggity jig. Do you happen to have a spare piece?
New one, preferably.
Here goes.
Poor fella. There's gum in my whiskers.
Guys who dress up like Santa Claus, see, and give presents away, do it because when they was young, they must have did something bad.
It doesn't seem to me that you've had time to be guilty of anything much except overeating.
Nothing to laugh about.
Oh, it's in your face.
A lot of rubbish, Alfred. Don't listen to him.
Oh, he knows what he's talking about.
What's the basis of this guilt complex you're supposed to have? Does he say that?
He ain't found out yet. It's probably way down inside of me someplace, see?
I must be having something.
He's doing it for free because I'm an interesting case.
Yes.
What's up with this?
Anything else?
Oh, just that I hate my father.
Oh.
I didn't know it, but he says I do.
Oh, you didn't know it? I guess I must hate my father, although I never felt that really. Oh, he's getting pissed off. What does that look like? Pissed Santa Claus?
Are you a licensed psychiatrist?
What business is it of yours?
I have great respect for psychiatry and great contempt for meddling amateurs who go around practicing. Your job here, I understand, is to give intelligence tests.
Oh, he isn't one.
And I'm helping.
Maladjusted. You talk about maladjusted. Seems to me that the patient is running the clinic.
I won't step.
The patient is running the clinic. Ooh.
Get out before I have you thrown out.
Yikes.
You have no humanity.
Are you going to leave? Out!
Santa! What? What lesson is this?
The moment I attacked his delusion, he became violent. I told you he had latent maniacal tendencies.
Oh no.
And you better have the examination right away before he tells Mr.
You explain to Mr. Kringle. After all, you're a friend of his.
Suddenly they're friends and she's like,
You don't call this acting normal, do you?
Of course I don't. But there are thousands of other old people who aren't normal either.
it's true.
Oh, but I'd made an appointment with Mr. Macy at 4 o'clock.
You'll be back in plenty of time. Now, there's a car waiting for you downstairs.
I'll be right with you. Just want to take care of a few of these kiddies first.
Let me take care of the kiddies.
Where to? Bellevue.
Bellevue.
Being kidnapped! Like, Santa's being kidnapped!
Why, yes, we share an apartment together.
Save him!
But why, Doctor? What did he...
Oh, he's quite comfortable. He was wondering if you could bring over his personal things. I'm afraid I shall have to recommend commitment.
Oh, come on. This is sad. Oh, look at him!
I had a feeling Doris was beginning to believe in me. And now I find out she was only just humoring me all the time.
No.
She hasn't really believed in anything for years. You can't expect her to
Oh,
suddenly...
it's not just Doris. There's Mr. Sawyer. He's contemptible.
Yeah, but he's just an asshole, so who cares?
What happens to you matters to a lot of other people. People like me who believe in what you stand for. You can't quit. You can't let them down.
Yes!
Who knows? Maybe someday the Sawyers will be in here instead of out there.
Fingers crossed.
Even if we can't win, we can go down swinging. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, but can he now?
It's dangerous, my foot. I don't care if he failed 10.
Oh, he's starting to pick the other eyebrow now.
Now, you get the case dropped tomorrow, or you might have another lump to match the one that Chris gave you.
And that's a threat and a promise and then all those things.
Your Honor, there seems to be undue haste in this case. I wish to protect my client's rights, as I'm sure you do. I request a formal hearing to which I may bring witnesses.
Oh, I didn't know anything about a protest.
Of course, you may sign the commitment papers now if you wish, Your Honor, but I shall bring in a habeas corpus this afternoon.
Okay.
Oh, we must avoid publicity.
Why does he... Oh man, imagine having such a personal vendetta against something. I feel like I've been there, right? I said that in another movie as well. Was it 12 Angry Men?
Publicity, You know, that's not a bad idea. You know, if I'm going to win this case, I'm going to have public opinion and plenty of it.
All the kids are going to be like, but he was real. And all the parents are going to be like, okay.
And I'm telling you to get off this case. But why? Because you're a regular Pontius Pilate the minute you start, that's why.
I love that he's like, wants to do it.
How about a great big kiss for Grandpa,
You're going to send Santa Claus away.
Any man who puts Santa Claus on trial for lunacy.
Yes, the kids are going to decide. Amazing. I'm here for it.
Oh, don't worry about me. I've got the best lawyer in the world.
No pressure.
Mr. Kringle, will you take the stand?
I wish he could wear his suit. He gets tinier and tinier.
You don't have to answer any questions against your wishes or even testify at all.
Oh, I'll be glad to answer any question that I can.
Suspicious.
Where do you live? That's what this hearing will decide.
Witty.
Do you believe that you're Santa Claus?
Of course.
State rests, Your Honor.
He thinks that's like a slam dunk. Like, oh, I believe in Santa Claus. Earned winner. But like...
In view of this statement, do you still wish to put in a defense, young man?
I do, Your Honor. Mr. Kringle is not sane because he believes himself to be Santa Claus.
An entirely logical and reasonable assumption.
Well, if it wasn't for this film, I would agree.
You believe yourself to be Judge Harper. No one questions your sanity because you are Judge Harper.
I know all about myself, young man.
But he is Santa Claus.
And if he is the person he believes himself to be, just as you are, then he's just as sane.
But he isn't.
Oh, but he is, Your Honor. I intend to prove that Mr. Kringle is Santa Claus.
But you can't possibly prove that he's Santa Claus.
Why not? And either I drop this impossible case immediately, or they will drop me.
See?
I beat him to it. I quit.
Oh, nee.
Can't let Chris down. He needs me, and all the rest of us
It's
need
like
him.
everything she doesn't stand for.
He's a nice old man, and I admire you for wanting to help him. But you've got to be realistic and face facts.
I'm really trying to imagine, like, building your career, joining a big law firm, and then be like, this old man is Santa. Goodbye.
Faith is believing in things when common sense tells you not to. Don't you see? It's not just Chris that's on trial. It's everything he stands for.
You're living in a realistic world, and those lovely intangibles of yours are attractive but not worth very much.
Evidently, you and I have different definitions.
Oh, nee.
You give up your job, you throw away all your security, and then you expect me to be happy about it.
Look away dramatically.
Dude, don't overlook those lovely intangibles. You'll discover they're the only things that are worthwhile.
Oh, man.
Why, this old man is...
Oh, Tommy, go in and get Mother's scissors, will you?
Ooh, I think he's gonna get a face plant from her. What are you doing?
While we're on the subject, I agree with the reporters. Mr. Kringle seems to be a nice old man, and I don't see why you have to keep persecuting him.
I am prosecuting him.
I'm quite surprised she doesn't know the word after marriage for years.
Sometimes I wish I'd married a butcher or plumber.
You are the owner of one of the biggest department stores in New York City. Do you believe him to be truthful?
Yes.
Yeah.
Macy, you're under oath. Do you really believe that this man is Santa Claus?
No.
Well, he gives every indication. I asked you, Mr.
Nee. Oh, or he's just thinking about the title. Yes. Think about the children.
I do.
Amazing. I'm here for it.
Psychologist. Where'd you graduate from? A correspondence school? You're fired.
Oh, man. He lost an eyebrow and a job.
Mr. Gailey is making a circus out of this court. There is no such person as Santa Claus, and everybody knows it.
Imagine the super important store guy admitting it.
Now, we request an immediate ruling from this court. Is there or is there not a Santa Claus?
Ooh, I'm glad I'm not the judge. Well, think about your kids. And not about your re-election.
The court will take a short recess to consider the matter.
I don't care what you do with old Whisker Puss.
Whisker Puss.
How can I seriously rule that there is a Santa Claus?
Why don't you You go back and tell him that the New York State Supreme Court rules there's no Santa Claus.
Wow, horrible. Let's all move away.
You do it your way. You go on back in there and tell him that you rule there's no Santa Claus. But if you do, remember this. You can count on getting just 2 votes, your own and that district attorney's out there.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was confusing the two.
This court therefore intends to keep an open mind.
He's crazy too. Can he produce any evidence to support his views?
If Your Honor, please, I can. Will Thomas Mara please
Like,
take the
he's
stand?
claiming that Santa Claus isn't real, so shouldn't he provide the evidence of his claim? Why should the other guy suddenly prove that it is?
Hello, Daddy.
Oh, what a big own.
Gosh, everybody knows you shouldn't tell a lie, especially in court.
Grown up in a legal home.
There he is, sitting there.
Your Honor, I protest.
Overruled.
Sit down.
Why are you so sure there's a Santa Claus?
Because my daddy told me so.
Oh my god! Oh my god, this is amazing! And the guy's like, no, no, no.
Goodbye, Daddy.
Love you, son.
Your Honor. Your Honor, the state of New York concedes the existence of Santa Claus.
My daddy told me so.
I therefore request that Mr. Gailey now submit authoritative proof that Mr. Kringle is the one and only Santa Claus.
I'm afraid we must agree.
Can the other guy, is it Andrew? Who was the other guy who was playing Santa Claus not admit it that he's the only one or something?
I ask for an adjournment until tomorrow.
The court stands adjourned till tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock.
Damn.
But I've got a feeling he is Santa Claus, Mother.
Some people don't believe that.
He's not like anyone else. He must be Santa.
I think perhaps you're right, Susie.
Wow, I have goosebumps.
Then I'm going to write him a letter right now and cheer him up.
You are sad. Believe. Believe. I hope you're not sad. Damn, she's a good writer. Look at her, what a big one.
Well, how many Santa Claus letters we got down at the dead letter office?
I don't know. There must be about 50,000 of them.
Oh my god, let's send them all to the courthouse. Look at him reading all his fan mail.
Chris, I'm afraid I've got bad news for you. I've tried every way to get some competent authority.
Let the letters come in.
I'd like to submit the following facts and evidence. It concerns the Post Office Department, an official agency of the United States government.
Oh, can they count?
The Post Office Department is one of the largest business concerns in the world.
This other guy seems half asleep.
Well, the United States postal laws and regulations make it a criminal offense to willfully misdirect mail or intentionally deliver it to the wrong party.
So if they send it to him, he must be the real one.
Their address simply Santa Claus. No other address whatsoever. These letters have just now been delivered to Mr. Kringle by bona fide employees of the post office. So the competent...
3 letters, Your Honor, are hardly positive proof.
I have a few $1,000.
We have further exhibits, Your Honor, but I hesitate to produce them.
Oh, I'm sure we'll be very happy to see.
Oh, this is gonna be so good.
Put them here on my desk.
But, Your Honor...
Put them here on the desk.
Put them on the freaking desk. Yes. Oh, they're actually opening them. Oh, he's so happy.
Every one of these letters is addressed to Santa Claus. The post office has delivered them. Therefore, the Post Office Department recognizes this man, Kris Kringle, to be the one and only Santa Claus.
The United States government declares this man to be Santa Claus. This court will not dispute it.
Woohoo!
And a very Merry Christmas to you. Thank you, Mr. Kringle.
Oh, it will.
I got your note. It made me very happy.
Oh, I'm so
Of all the letters, he got hers.
But there are lots of presents there for you, darling.
Not the one Mr. Kringle was going to get for me.
What was
Oh, it's coming, little kid.
something about a present?
Yes, I know.
You couldn't get it because you're not Santa Claus, that's why. And I shouldn't have believed you.
Ooh, burn.
You must believe in Mr. Kringle and keep right on doing it. You must have faith in him.
Oh.
Just because things don't turn out the way you want them to the first time, you've still got to believe in people.
May I drive you home?
Thank you.
Oh, come on, let the romantic ending be there.
This must be the turn here. That's right, Ashley.
Oh my god, they... Oh my god, here we go. It's the exact one.
Down, you know you shouldn't run around in other people's houses. You know better than that.
Mommy told me if things don't turn out just the way you want them to the first time, you still got to believe.
Yeah, and then 5 minutes later, you get what I want. Like, I wanted a house, and 5 minutes later, I got it.
You told her that?
You've been listening to me. Whoa! Okay.
The sign outside said it's for sale. We can't let her down.
I never really doubted you.
Man, and legally prove to the world that he's Santa Claus. Now you know that.
His gate is right there.
Oh, it can't be. It must have been left here by the people that moved out.
Maybe. Maybe I didn't do such a wonderful thing after all.
Oh my god. Yay! See, so I never really watched Christmas movies before as well. And where I work now, my coworkers are super big on Christmas movies. And the funny thing is that before I never watched them and they've seen everything. And it's so fun because now I finally understand, right? Thanks to this channel being like, how much fun it is to watch a movie like this and how wholesome it makes you feel. And you just like want to explode from happiness when you watch something like this. And oh, I always love watching these older movies because that evergreen feeling. I had the same thing with It's a Wonderful Life where you're like, damn, it's made so long ago and it fits perfectly. And oh, that was nice. I feel nice. And I feel so Christmassy and jingle belly. And now I just want to like turn up the music very loud and like jingle all the way. So I really hope you enjoyed this reaction as much as I did, and I hope to see you in the next one. I hope you have a very nice holiday season. And yeah, if you want to see the full reaction, as always, those I post on Patreon, so you can watch them together with me fully. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!